Golly, man, the beer. No. What up, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's your old pal Cheekos Taco. Yay! And I'm back once again to give a conservative Chicano's news report. Now I'm going to tell you something that makes my blood boil. And it's these damn sexual pedophiles that are predatoring on our children. Anyways, they're disgusting individuals. And I'm going to start with this damn fucking clown who's actually in political power. He's an ex-mayor, Patrick Wohan. He's been indicted on 80 child pornography charges. And he's the ex-mayor of College Park, Maryland. And I'm going to go off of what it states here in a news article from the Diamondback. But a Prince George's County grand jury indicted former College Park Mayor Patrick Wohan Wednesday on 80 counts of child pornography charges. Wohan was arrested on March 2nd, the day after he resigned as mayor. He was charged with 56 counts when he was arrested. So he actually resigned first because he knew how guilty he was. This motherfucker's a dirty ass pervert keeping child pornography in his computer, distributing it out to other disgusting ass people. And you know the likes of who he hangs with, man. He's got pictures with like Lady Gaga, Nancy Pelosi, fucking Skeletor. Anyways, it says the charges are 40 counts of promotion or distribution and 40 counts of possession of child sex abuse materials. The offenses occurred in January. This is an unprecedented case in our county in which a former elected official has been accused of a crime of this nature. Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy said in a statement. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children had identified and alerted police in February to a Kik account with the child sex abuse materials. Wohan was linked to this account because his College Park government email was listed as the recovery for the email address used to create the Kik account, according to charging documents. Wohan's phone number was also linked. Wohan told investigators in a statement during his arrest that he possessed child sex abuse materials and implied that he may have sent them to other people, according to the charging documents. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent them to these fucking Lady Gaga, Nancy Pelosi, Clinton-ass, Barack Obama-ass motherfuckers, man. You know, it makes me sick to hear that because not too long ago, we had a judge in the Oklahoma County who was accused of sexually assaulting multiple women. And what was his name? Judge Tim Henderson. What sucks is because he's a judge, he was acquitted on all these charges, saying something like that the instances don't have the evidence necessary to prove that a crime occurred, other than the mother calling and saying, hey, this guy's been talking to my daughter, asking me permission if my daughter could date him. Some bullshit like that. I mean, that should be incriminating evidence. But these fucking worms get away with shit like this, man. I'm so sick and tired of it. And then there's another case that happened with a big Democratic donor named Ed Buck, who gets 30 years for drugging a couple of gay, one guy was a gay prostitute and the other one was a gay pornographer. Buck, 67, was found guilty in July by a federal jury on all 9 counts, including having a drug house, distributing methamphetamine, and enticing men to travel for prostitution. Gemma Moore, who is 26, was fatally overdosed by Ed Buck in his West Hollywood apartment in July of 2017. The second guy, Timothy Dean, 55, he died nearly 2 years later in 2019 from a fatal dose of methamphetamine at Buck's home. It wasn't until a third man overdosed twice at that apartment, then Ed Buck was finally arrested and charged. Oh, And just in case you want to hear about race baiting, all 3 of these dudes who were killed were black. But because of Ed Buck's political standing, it took 6 years for these charges to go through. This is a fucking travesty. It wouldn't surprise me, because people like Ed Buck, he's had pictures with all these big political heads. And you know they were all in on the damn factories out there in Ukraine that are farming children for these Satanists. All these people are sick, man. But what can we do? You want to go stand up for justice and go try to take out some of these motherfuckers. You'll end up in prison for life if they don't give you a death sentence first. As a warrior of Jesus Christ, I find it a good duty to expose these disgusting people. Bring light to them and show the world how gross and degrading they actually are. We need to protect our children, and I hope you guys go to bed tonight with these suffering kids on your mind. Because we shouldn't let this stand anymore. Anyways, you guys have a good night.